Hi, I'm Joey Panek, and listen, there's a lot of things I don't know, but one thing I do know is movies. I know old movies, I know new movies, I know good movies, I know some crappy movies, but I'm gonna tell you some movies that I want you to put in your queue that you've gotta watch. This movie is called The Legend of Billie Jean. It came out in 1985, and when I talk about classic, this movie is not quite, but it's good. It starred a young Helen Slater, who I was in awe of. I was gonna say in love with, but let's be honest. I would love to tell you who she is, except she only appeared in other 80s movies, so it'd kind of be like using the same references. So if you don't know who she is, I'm sorry. She was Supergirl. She was really destined for a great career. I don't know what happened. See Shelley Long. So she stars as the title character, Billie Jean. She lives in a trailer park in Texas, and let's be honest, if you live in a trailer park, I'm not making fun of you, but this is like traditional trailer park, okay? With her brother, played by Christian Slater. Helen Slater, Christian Slater, you think they're related? They're not, but in the movie they are. This is Christian Slater before he thought he was Jack Nicholson in Heathers. So he's got like the blonde hair, right? All right, so here's the story. Billie Jean and her brother Binks. These are real names, trailer park. Binks has a scooter. Of course he does, he's in a trailer park. They're very excited about the scooter. His scooter gets stolen by Hubie, another name from the trailer park. So Billie Jean decides to take matters into her own hand. She goes to his dad. And in trying to settle things, he wants to settle things the old-fashioned way, if you know what I'm saying. Well, she inadvertently grabs a gun and shoots him. It was a knee-jerk reaction, it wasn't her fault, but now she is on the run because the dad tells everyone that she tried to steal from him. So now Billie Jean has become a vigilante. People, this is where shit gets crazy. Oh, can I say shit? Rounding out the cast of characters playing Billie Jean and Binks's posse is Yeardley Smith. The name means nothing to you, but when you hear the voice, people, this is the voice of Lisa Simpson.
That's from the yearbook. She took the best
picture in the class. You can't miss it. It hasn't changed a bit. All right, so the movie, they're running from the law, right? And then there's a little coming-of-age story when one of the characters gets her friend, falls off the roof, you know the expression. All right, here's what happened. They hook up with the governor's son. He's got an old Betamax, you know, big shoulder-rigged video camera. We're gonna record a message, Billie Jean, and you can give it to the news. But before Helen Slater comes down to record it, she buzzes her hair, G.I. Jane style, people. All right, so she comes out. This is like the iconic scene in the movie because she walks out, right? She's got on some sort of a strange scuba outfit, and I think there might be a Joni Loves Chachi kind of thing around her arm. But she's got the short hair and the earring, and she says, "Fair is fair. We didn't start this, we didn't mean for it to happen, but we're not gonna give up until you pay. Fair is fair." This becomes iconic, right? So now everybody is like, all these girls, teenage girls, are shaving their head. Small side note, I was so in love with this movie that I did go to KB Toy and Hobby and buy a She-Ra doll and then proceed to cut her hair. Just so you know, if you cut a doll's hair, it comes out in patches, so she looked like she had alopecia. I digress. I'm not going to tell you what happens at the end because why else would you rent it? I can tell you, I can promise, good 80s rich, tasty goodness and a song, a title song by Pat Benatar. How about that?